Why has coffee production dropped in this country?
Coffee production has dropped because of irrelevance. It has not become relevant to coffee growers. That's why production has dropped. They're not interested in coffee. Very simple. You look at the last 30 years figures, coffee production has dropped from 1 million or something to 800,000, below that right now. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I don't keep the statistics, but yeah, very unfortunate. But there are a lot of opportunities to increase production.
Like?
Okay, one, the people need to make the right choice. The people need to make the right choice. When they vote in leaders, they need to vote in good leaders who make decisions that suit their interests. If you elect leaders that do not serve your interest, you get decisions that do not serve your interests. And so institutions of states becomes irrelevant to your existence. That's one. Now, I've been in the coffee industry for the last 30 years. And as a scientist, you know the global trend and the indigenous and the local trend as well. And you know the concerns of farmers. You also know what the world wants. And you try to match the two and see if you could strike gold somewhere along the line. But you cannot, because you have people who do not make decisions that suit the interest of the people. That's where we are. That's where we are.
That's it?
So, it is unfortunate, but we need to rally together continually, because there is always an hope, and there are still better things to come. We can do better. You know, I talked about certification when Ricky Mitio was CEO of CIC in 1998. Nothing happened. I left in 2008. I went into actual certification myself with a German company. We did certification for some of their clients here in PNG. The opportunity is vast with certification. Specialty is another higher-end market that we have not gone into yet. And we have the opportunity to access those markets, but we do not get the support. You know, when former Secretary Matthew Kanua mentioned that funding for research and extension were not there, that's a fact. We don't have the support. You see, when you go into specialty coffee, you need to sell a story that has facts. Story that has facts. The fact is not on the story you tell them. The fact is in the facts and in the figures that you give them. What is the soil like? What is the pH like? What is the nutritional status of the soil? What is the site? The topography? The weather patterns of that particular site? These all contribute to making the coffee grow. And eventually, they contribute to making what the cup is, depending on how you process your coffee. So, your research does not have the capacity to do all that dirty work in the field. So, I got the GIS person to work on mapping it out. She couldn't do the job. We need to recruit a new GIS person. We don't have the money to recruit a new GIS person. So, it's PNG. Yeah. We're trying to move in, get into smart agriculture in this modern age. We cannot because we have rundown facilities. When